I'm Christine Grissom. I'm the Vice President of Membership and Scholarship with Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa is an academic honor society for two-year college students. So we definitely serve students who are in the community college space, as well as students who are dual enrolled, both in high school and getting your feet wet with community college experiences and pursuing coursework and degrees at the two-year college level. So we have the distinct privilege of really working to support students from all across the nation and abroad. We, of course, serve over 120,000 students each year. And really, I think the magic of Phi Theta Kappa, if you do not know Phi Theta Kappa yet, I really encourage you to get plugged in, to learn more about this organization by checking us out at ptk.org. We have a ton of resources, and I think that what Phi Theta Kappa does and does best is really helping students to self-serve. So we really work to support students no matter where you are, what your journey looks like, whether you're a parent helping your student, whether you're a family member helping a student, or whether you're the student trying to help yourself. We really have a ton of resources to help any of those pathways, or if you're an advisor, really working to support students as well. There's a ton of resources on our website to support students, no matter which pathway is yours. And so we have a ton of resources in terms of helping you to prepare for your next steps with identifying what college to attend, helping you to afford financially to get there, or really helping you to decide, hey, do I need to get into the workforce to help prepare myself? We have resources for that as well. So what we do is really help cultivate a student experience when they're at college or in college, and really helping that student to blossom and find themselves leadership wise, or really helping them to prepare for their next steps. Whether it's really looking to find scholarships from a four-year school, find scholarships to finish that certificate or associate degree, or really jump into the workforce. And so we have a program called PTK Edge that really helps students to get plugged in with soft skill development, to help you transfer, to help you find out etiquette skills and things that you need for things in life in general. And so we have a lot of resources that are there to really help prepare students for this thing called life. And I know that's not always easy for students to wrap their heads around, and you may not think you need it just yet. But one of the biggest things that we've heard students say is, hey, I didn't know what I didn't know until I found out, or until I learned. And so this is really, I think, the magic of Phi Theta Kappa is that you're given a resource and networks to really help you get plugged in and help you to become the best version of yourself. Each chapter is different. And so most students who are invited to become a member of Phi Theta Kappa, let me pause right there. If you get an invitation to join Phi Theta Kappa, let's give you a big round of applause and celebrate that. That is a major accomplishment. And so an invitation to Phi Theta Kappa means that you are a high achieving student. You are a student who has great potential to do incredible things. And so when chapters are inviting students to join Phi Theta Kappa, it typically is based on the number of credits that you've taken, so classes that you've taken at your school, paired with the fact that you have earned at least a 3.5 GPA. And so the students who are identified to receive an invitation are those who are really academically inclined, those who are doing well inside of the classroom. And we know that those students who are doing well inside of the classroom are typically those who are getting engaged in doing things even outside of the classroom too. And those are two really powerful things when it comes to individuality, but also leadership potential in the world. And this is something that we want more of. We want more students to really help to finesse and help to sharpen for our economies in our communities and also globally as well. And so Phi Theta Kappa students, by and large, are those students all across the world that are movers and shakers. members. And so if you do receive an invitation to join Phi Theta Kappa, this is something that you should be very proud of, for yourself or for your child or for your family member. It's a big honor to receive that invitation. Biggest thing that Phi Theta Kappa offers for students that it's not as well known is that it's a network. And when students are really navigating between their experiences, if they're dual enrolled or they're getting into a community college outright, it's a challenge to get to know somebody. Imagine what that feels like and remember what that feels like for you when you left your high school or your college and you had to take your next step. It's oftentimes the unknown that really makes students more fearful, right? And especially when it comes to people that they may not know. And so I think a big perk of Phi Theta Kappa is that it's a built-in community that's already established on college campuses. And so it provides students with a network and with relationships and opportunities to get plugged in at that college level that they wouldn't have had immediately if they were starting at that school outright. And that is a difficult thing because they may be shy, they may be introverted, or maybe they're extroverted and just don't know how to get plugged in. And I think that's a really great perk for students being involved with Phi Theta Kappa is that it really is that PTK family, if you will. You've got a built-in family and a built-in network and relationship with an organization that's well known on campus and that can really help open up doors for students leadership wise or opportunity wise on that college campus. Okay, so the average age of Phi Theta Kappa students is 28. So we are an organization that is built upon open access, diversity, inclusivity. And when we mean that too, we're also including age in there. So even though the average age is 28, know that we have students that are Phi Theta Kappa members that have been in their 60s and 70s. But we also have students who have been as young as 13. And so this is what I mean by we serve students of in all walks of life. And it's really exciting to see how young students and older students are looking at education as a pathway for them, whether that's self-fulfillment wise or opportunity wise, at a very, very young age of 13, or as a grandmother or grandfather going back to school for that accomplishment. So it's a really inclusive environment and one where if they're super young or elderly, they would find a home and a network just the same. So I would really encourage you to visit ptk.org. You will see some very quick and easy sources for you to learn more about Phi Theta Kappa, the benefits of students joining, as well as our social media channel. And predominantly, if you want to look us up on Facebook or Instagram, those are two great resources promoting very heavy information about and for students as well as advising teams as well. So you'll look us up under Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society on Facebook and Instagram. But if we can help you at any given point in time, you can always email us at help@ptk and .org and we will certainly help you out. I think that really, as educators, you are the unsung heroes across our state and, of course, across the nation. As someone who was a Phi Theta Kappa member and also as someone whose family members, they're educators as well, I know just the importance and power that educators have on the lives of young minds. And I just first and foremost want to say thank you for what you're doing because oftentimes if it wasn't for you, these students wouldn't know and wouldn't know what their potential or what their opportunities were. And so if there's any students that you have that you're working with that are considering joining Phi Theta Kappa, this is a pivotal moment for them. And just as someone opened the door of opportunity for you, I hope you'll also consider opening that door of opportunity for them too. And especially considering when Phi Theta Kappa provides resources for them to be able to self help. And in a world where advisors' plates, your plates are so slammed. And so knowing that you can plug them in with resources that can help them well beyond what you can do personally to walk them through so many options and so many resources that exist in higher ed. Phi Theta Kappa membership is one of those things that really helps students, and certainly in terms of ROI gives back way more than they put in. And so seeing the life change that happens through this organization, but also through the organization because of advisors just like you, is really a magical and a powerful thing. So the two, when it goes hand in hand, really I think is a beautiful thing. And I just want to say thank you for what you do to support young minds all across our state. You are the change that our state needs, and we appreciate everything that you're doing.